Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps grow my page and reach more people. Today, I'm going to be showing you how I turned one grocery run into multiple high protein, high fiber balanced meals for the week. So first off, I washed my rice and then I added it into my pressure cooker. My tried and true method is 1 cup of rice to 1 1/4 cup water ratio. You want to let this pressure cook on high for 3 minutes and then let it sit for 10 minutes. Open and fluff it up and it comes out right every single time. Next up, I've got my black beans. These were fresh, not canned, so I already washed and soaked them overnight. Now you want to boil them. Added all-purpose seasoning for flavor. We want to boil them to make sure they're soft and tender for eating. While that was going, I put my eggs on to boil and added a little bit of baking soda, which helps with peeling later. Then I moved on to my chicken breast, which I washed and cleaned and then dried. Covered it with saran wrap, and you want to beat it out a little bit so it can cook out more evenly. I then drizzled on olive oil and seasoned it with a mix of salt, pepper, smoked paprika, chili powder, garlic, and onion powder. Make sure everything is coated well. You can marinate this or you can cook right away. Mine went into the oven at 425 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. Up next, we've got our ground turkey. I added it to a hot pan and cooked it until browned, then added taco seasoning mixed in with a little bit of water. And then also I added some garlic salt, simple, flavorful, and easy to use in different meals. Then I started chopping my vegetables. I used zucchini, squash, onion, and bell peppers. But honestly, this is the part where you can get creative. Just use what you already have. I also added fresh garlic to my hand blender. Added the blended garlic into a Ziploc bag and then cut it up into cubes for storage. You can use this for many recipes later, so I used a little bit here on this recipe. Then I drizzled olive oil over the veggies, seasoned them with salt, pepper, and oregano before roasting it in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes. After that, I made my tzatziki sauce. I used 1 cup of whole Greek yogurt, half of a grated English cucumber, and the main thing with this is to squeeze out excess water from your cucumbers using a towel. Then I added fresh lemon juice, garlic, dill, and salt. Mix it up, and the sauce goes really great with anything, to be honest. It gives a fresh flavor, helps balance all the flavors out. For my sweet potatoes, I split them into half and seasoned them with my mix of a little bit of brown sugar, smoked paprika, garlic and onion powder, and salt and pepper. I like adding the little bit of brown sugar because it gives this caramelized finish that I love. Then I bake them at 400 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. Next was the broccoli. I washed and cleaned the head of the broccoli, heated a little bit of olive oil into a pan. I sauteed the broccoli for about 5 minutes and then added a little bit more water, covered it and let it steam. I seasoned this with garlic salt and everything was done in about 10 minutes. Now we've got this fresh chickpea salad. To make it, I used 2 cans of chickpeas drained and rinsed. And then I diced up cucumbers, cilantro, red onion, sweet grape tomatoes, red bell peppers, and added those in there. For the dressing, I added Dijon mustard, lemon juice, olive oil, black pepper, and salt to taste, and a little bit of honey to balance all the flavors. Mix it all together, and then also top it with feta cheese. And that's it. And last, I finished the black beans. Once they were boiled and tender, I drained them out, sautéed onion in olive oil, and then I added back the beans. I seasoned them with a little bit of cumin and chicken bouillon. Then I added some water and let everything boil together about 10 minutes so the flavors could come together beautifully. And that was pretty much it. From there, I started building my meals and packaging them into my containers. This is honestly my favorite part, or one of my favorite parts, just because I get to see how one grocery run can turn into multiple healthy, nutritious meals. You just have to mix and match them up and get a little bit creative. I kept it super simple but balanced, with the rice, with ground turkey, egg, and roasted veggies, chicken breast with rice, black beans topped with cilantro, Mediterranean chickpea salad with chicken, and well, with the added chicken as an option for extra protein. There's no way you're missing out on protein on this kind of prep. Again, super simple, nothing complicated, just real simple whole food put together in different ways so it doesn't have to be boring or feel repetitive. This is the kind of structure that helps me stay consistent because it removes the thought process out of everything. I'm not in the kitchen every day trying to figure out what to eat. I love it when everything is packed up, stored in the fridge, and ready for me to just grab and go. It's simple and sustainable. But anywho, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!